You want to be with your it bag.
Yeah, you want to be the it bag. Hi, my name is Alex Badia. I'm the style director of Women's Wear Daily.
I'm Thomas Waller. I'm the fashion market accessories editor at Women's Wear Daily.
And we're going to talk about it bags.
An it bag for me is a bag that you see everywhere. You can't miss it. It's in pictures, it's on street style. You can't escape it.
For the people that don't go to the shows, I always think about a hit song, the song of the summer. That's an it bag.
So many designers, big and small, have bags on the runway. There's a reason they're on the runway, because they are selling, they are the face of the brand so much. I mean, today we see bags like grow up on Instagram. We can't move on without talking about Bottega has its own Instagram handle.
I mean, the new Bottega is that kind of bag. Also, the crisscrossing of the leather is such a iconic brand recognition statement. I think another thing that is interesting, we did not see bags with logos on them.
Yeah, you're right, there were no logos.
There's no logos in the bags. It becomes really smart from the designer to not creep with a logo in it, but yet make it very identifiable. I think that's what it makes an it bag.
It's a no logo logo.
The no logo logo. When we saw all the bags this season, there's been so many super amazing bags, obviously Bottega being our favorite, but there's many things happening.
Yeah, and you had such a great idea to shoot it at L'Avenue. That's such a great hot restaurant.
Right.
Street style, that's sort of a newish thing. Before that, you had to go to the Ritz, Michael's, these really cool places to see what women were wearing.
Our editor, Jim Fallon, reminded me of the franchise, the Women's Wear Daily launch, that is Ladies Who Lunch. It was basically that concept of the beginning of street style. I thought, why don't we do a story at L'Avenue and we recreate Ladies Who Lunch, dress amazingly with the latest it bags.
What's great about the saddlebag is the shape has not changed. What has changed is they've got new interesting fabrications of straps. There's new fabrications on the bag itself, but the shape is still the same saddlebag that you loved in the 90s.
I do like on the saddlebag the little two stirrups that are basically the C and the D. It's very cute.
The reason the Dior bag is an it bag is because it's been around for so long. It's a classic and you still want it. If you're like, oh, it's that bag, I forgot about it, I need to have it again.
I think that what it's so interesting about investing, because this is about investing in an it bag, is to go for something that is classic. To me, I would go for something like the saddlebags.
It's gonna last forever, but in a shape or in a style that people will know what it is.
One that really had pattern and worked really well with the outfit was the Balenciaga.
Oh, for sure.
The way the all over print and the chain felt so 80s and so over the top, so perfect for Ladies Who Lunch. But I did love the idea of you did not know where the blouse ended and the bag started.
Yeah.
And that's a perfect Instagram bag. The reason why the Balenciaga is an it bag for me is obviously the homage to Versace, the 80s, the great maximization that feels so fun and in a way is timeless.
I think if you're gonna do the Balenciaga, then that has to be the statement.
Yes, if you want to go for something that is very vibrant and out there, I think you should go all the way.
There's no middle road here. Either you go classic or you go forward.
And bags need to be fun. Okay, Alessandro Michele.
Yes.
He's known for pushing boundaries everywhere. And this bag looks like an assault weapon, to be honest.
Yeah, it looks like a ball and chain, like you're gonna hit someone.
When the model put it in the bar table, next to the drink, with the Gucci outfit, it felt so real to me. A killer bag. At the same time, there is something refined about it.
For sure.
That is, I think, is a brutalist for sure, but again, it's the kind of bag that is just fun. I mean, I do think that it's really heavy, so maybe it's not great to travel with, and also it would be a little bit of a problem in TSA. That bag you need to pre-check.
You need to pre-check.
It's a pre-check bag.
It's a pre-check bag.
Don't fly with those bags.
Yeah.
This bag, because it's black with metallic, it's day, it's night, it's evening. You can take it with a gown and make the gown look super edgy.
It's sort of like your black leather jacket. It's gonna add edge to anything you put on.
Correct, yeah.
I think the girl who gets this, she knows her bags. That's a girl who knows what's out there and she wants to get the bag that no one else is gonna have.
Oh, for those of you that feel a little squeamish with fur, maybe you want to fast forward this segment, although you're going to miss this and this. But we're going to talk about Fendi baguette made out of fur, that in a way, it was the coziest bag.
It was the coziest bag. When you want to talk about it bags from the 90s, the Fendi baguette was just as huge as the Dior saddle.
Who can forget the Sex and the City episodes?
Sex and the City?
It's a baguette.
But the fur baguette was so chic, so elegant. Again, it's not your first bag.
No.
but it is the bag that you can definitely keep forever because the baguette shape is such a timeless piece. If you're gonna go a little bit out there with textures, colors, or fabrics, you can go for a traditional style or shape, and then you go and make it different with fur, with a bright color, with just maybe white also. That's a good idea. This for me feels like one of a kind, although it's an eat bag. So off-white, again, for me is that kind of a very specific shape that works really well because it's so unique, but the fact that it's white also makes it very versatile. We've seen a lot of white bags this season. A lot of white bags. I mean, I keep on saying this looks like Gruyere cheese because it has all those holes. Swiss cheese. But I do think that it's such an interesting shape. What do you think?
I mean, what I like about that bag is the shape is a lady bag, but then you bring Virgil Abloh into the mix and he completely just makes it his own. He cuts out those pieces.
Yes.
It's not practical at all.
At all. Everything
but
falls
it's
off.
definitely a statement bag.
I do like the idea of creating an object.
Sure.
When you put it there, it becomes like a piece.
For sure.
And the fact that it lacks complete practicality, it's already, for me, a total luxury.
Yeah. I walked past Parsons the other day and everyone had an off-white bag on. It's like your first it bag. Your starter it bag.
Oh my God, yeah.
It's baby's first it bag is definitely an off-white bag. If you're young and you're getting into fashion and you're into streetwear still, like that's the brand.
I do think that there has been a lot of discussion about the eat bag, it's over, the eat bag is dead. I could not disagree more. I do think the eat bag is one of the founding pillars of today's fashion, and I don't think it's going anywhere at all.
I think the bag category has gotten wider, and that's great. There's new entries, there's maybe contemporary price bags, there's designer bags, but you walk into any retailer and the first thing you're gonna see is bags. The takeaway is you either go super classic or super bold.
Yes, super bold can be an all-over print, a bright color, a very interesting shape, a lethal medieval weapon in this case, Gruyere cheese also. But I do think that it's very important to think historically and in the context of fashion in the past 20 years, what has worked.
And also, the no logo is the logo.
When we look at bags, we look at history of bags and what things have worked before. And that I think that when you're gonna make a decision of what to buy, not that you have to study, but look around.